Did you guys hear about that movie Good Hair that's coming out in October? I think Chris Rock is doing a movie. It's called Good Hair, and he talks to a lot of black women about our hair, and he does a whole documentary on it. And some of it is pretty funny. I think it's really genius that he uses humor to discuss something that can be so controversial. I'm interested to see how people are going to respond to this because I think, as usual, some people will respond negatively and some people will respond positively. And I think that we'll be kind of surprised to see who responds which way. Don't you? Um, Interesting enough, I'll tell you what happened today. Okay, so today I went to the post office to buy a money order, right, for my maintenance, for my co-op. So I get online and I'm waiting and it's hot as hell and I have my hair up in a puff like this. So I'm online, I'm minding my own business. I'm looking at my cell phone because the parking meter is ticking and I'm checking the time and this little tiny little white lady is standing behind me, right? And she's got gorgeous hair. She's old. She's like maybe 68, maybe 70 something, older lady. Really teeny tiny, friendly, very smiley lady. And she goes to me, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me how you get your hair like that? It is so beautiful. I've tried to tie my hair up in a ponytail like that, and I just can't get it to stay up, and it just lies down, and it doesn't do anything. Your hair is just so gorgeous. I wish it could do it like that." Now, this is a little short, older white lady. This is not some hip 20-something, 37-something, or whatever it is, hip youngster that's like, oh yeah, afros are cool. You know what I mean? This is a lady who grew up and lived through like the 60s with all that strife between blacks and whites. And she actually complimented me on my hair. So, it just goes to show you'll be surprised who thinks what. There are people who think that our hair is beautiful. The people that we think wouldn't think our hair is beautiful actually do, and they just don't say anything. So you never know. It just goes to show you just have to love who you are, because if you go around obsessed with what someone else might be thinking of your hair that day, you're never going to love yourself. You're going to spend your whole life like this. And who wants to spend their life like that, right? Anyway, lately I've been just wearing my hair frizzed out like this because you know what? It's hot and I don't feel like doing my hair every day. I don't feel like setting it every day. So I just throw some moisturizer up in that jammy, spray, spritz, spritz, and go. Or I'll use like really big pieces and twist it up at night like a curly fro and just keep it moving in the morning. Hey, it is what it is. Some days I like that. And you know what? Not for nothing. We should be able to do that. It shouldn't be a problem. I looked up the word frizz, okay? This is what it says in every single definition that I find. The word frizz really means forming into a mass of tightly curled hair. That's all it is. So if our hair naturally forms into a mass of tightly curly hair, then our hair is going to be frizzy no matter what. We're just born with frizzy hair. So frizz isn't actually a bad word. It's not a bad thing. Everyone's, always trying to bust the frizz. Frizz busters. Put that stuff on there. Control your frizz. Tame your frizz. Restrain it. Reel it on in. But you know what? We don't have to reel it on in. Our hair is tightly curly. If frizz means tightly curly, then we need to just get over it. Now, I know sometimes frizz can be a pain in the butt because if you're trying to do this perfect style where your hair's all glossy and everything, then frizz is a problem because it's kind of cramping your style. But I just want you to start looking up words that we commonly use that seem to have negative connotations, because they don't always have negative connotations. So, you know, that's just something to think about. So, you know what? Today, I'm enjoying my frizzy hair. I hope you're having a great day too. Bye.